Hey guys, what's going on out there? Quick video today, no more than 10 minutes as always. And today we're going to talk about how much money a yoga teacher can make. And if you're not a yoga teacher, let's say you're a personal trainer or you're a wellness coach or anything in the health and wellness industry, feel free to just use the word yoga I'm using and replace it with the word that works for you. So I'm inspired to talk about this today because as you can see, I'm wearing a collared shirt, got my nice watch on, and I'm not saying that to brag, but it just came from a corporate wellness talk on stress management and meditation. And this is something that I had a thought in my mind years ago, five, 6, 7, 8 years ago, that one day I would put myself in a position to go into companies and talk about stress management and wellness and health and teach people how to meditate. And it's pretty cool now that after I've been doing this, having this yoga career for a long time, that this has become a reality. And it just reminds me of the importance of figuring out who we are as teachers and providers and business people, and then really going down that path and finding your niche. Now, what I'm doing isn't everyone's thing. Everyone's not passionate about going into companies and talking to businessmen and women about money and stress and about how to find work life balance. But I am, because that's where I came from. That's how I got into yoga. So for me, it's an honor to be able to go into companies, provide them with knowledge, help the entire company grow, and at the same time get paid really well to do it. And I think this is the saying, if you've never heard it of, you want to be able to do well and you want to be able to do good. And for me, that's the corporate wellness track for sure. So I want to talk quickly about 5 points about creating a brand that's going to help you make as much money as you want. First of all, get rid of the crap in your mind that says that yoga teachers or healthcare, wellness providers or healers, that they can't make good money. That's a limiting belief, and that's only true if you buy into it. And I'm going to give you 5 simple ways to crack that nut and make 6 figures pretty easily. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not trying to say here's my system that, in 6 months you're going to make 100 grand, but I'm going to give you the formula for free, because why the hell not? I got enough. You can use it too. So first one, think about the style that you teach. So do you teach a hot, sweaty, powerful gym style yoga class, which is going to really appeal to people that are trying to build muscle and get fit and strong? Or do you have an approach, more like mine, which is more about stress management and energy and taking tools and applying them to your life? Are you a therapeutics teacher? Are you a yoga teacher? Whatever it is for you, I really want you to spend some time and figure out what your style is and figure out what makes you unique. That's really important to do. There's tons of fantastic teachers out there. What we want to do is be careful and not trying to mimic them and become them. They've already done it, so that's already out there. You're not going to have as much success copying them as you would taking from them, learning from them, and then turning it into your own unique blend and your own unique way of teaching and presenting. At the end of the day, I'm really a compilation of my multiple teachers that's all kind of come through me into what is now how I teach in my style. So do that. Find your style, figure out what makes you unique, and then start to teach that and stick to your guns. Be unique. The world needs more unique teachers for unique people. There's 7 billion people. There's 7 billion teachers. Okay, so what's your unique style of teaching? Go ahead and find that. 2, take some time and think about the theme, the tone, the feel of your brand. Who are you? What are you about? What are you for? What do you stand for? When you tell me about your brand, what kind of pictures come up in my mind? What kind of colors? What kind of experience come up? So spend some time there now thinking about, who are you? What are you doing? Why are you here? And then how do you translate that into your brand? If you are a powerful, strong yoga teacher, well, then your brand should probably convey that. Don't pretend that you're some soft hippie yogi if that's not who you are. No judgment there. But if that's not who you are, then don't convey that. And if you are the softer, restorative, super deep yogi, then you want to go ahead and convey that too, so that you can start to attract the right clients, the right students. You don't need a ton of students. You don't need a shitload of students. You need 10 or 20 really, really good ones to make over 100 grand. You don't need 100 or 1,000 followers or students. That's way too much work. You're probably trying to help too many people. So find the ones that are going to be attracted to you, because you're going to say, hey, here's who I am. Here's what I do. If you like what I got, come out and try it. Okay. 3, think about who your ideal student is. Okay. And I don't love that word, but I'm going to use it. Who's your ideal student? Are they male? Are they female? Does it not matter? Are they young? Are they, working professionals? Are they seniors? What do they do for work? Where do they live? What are they into? Maybe think of like 5 characteristics that you've started to notice now, especially if you've been teaching for a while. What do my students have in common? What kind of similar problems do they come to me with specifically? Is it stress related? Is it physical pain? Is it trying to get in shape? And then you're going to have a pretty quick insight into who's attracted to you and why. And also, it's usually pretty easy to see because that's what you're sending out. So that's, of course, who's going to be attracted into you. So find about 5 characteristics, demographics of who is coming to you, what they have in common, and then start to speak to that. If you notice that you're getting all female students who are working on, getting more tone, then start to speak to that demographic and let your marketing, let your tone, let your theme show that. That's going to get you the right students. That's going to get you your ideal students. And then before you know it, you'll have more than you can handle because, well, they're going to be looking for you and you're going to literally, again, be saying, hey, here I am. Okay. 2 more things. Figure out what services you offer. I always get pissed off when I hear students or trainers or anything, or teachers, sorry. And then they say, who do you teach? Who are you here for? Oh, I teach everybody. I go, wrong. You don't teach anybody. If you teach everyone, then what you're really saying is you have no unique skills and that you're kind of full of shit. So what specific services do you offer? What do you teach? What's your shtick? What's your niche? Okay, again, go back to me. Stress management, energy management, figuring out your life purpose, and also coaching and teaching others how to become entrepreneurs. They all work for me for some reason, but that's who I am and that's what I teach and that's what I offer. I don't offer power yoga classes. I don't offer, CrossFit workouts. It's just not who I am. So get really, really clear on a couple services, maybe like 2 or 3 things top. Get some cool names for them if you want. Break them out a little. Tell people what they get in these services. Tell them what they really are going to want to know. What do they get by working with you? So you're not for everyone. Figure out who you're for and then figure out what you're going to give them in order to give them the maximum results or their ideal results. That'll get students signing up to you quickly. There will be no sales process because you're like, oh, you're looking for this? Well, I offer that. Here you go. Last one. How much money you want to make and how many hours you want to work per week. This is how you're going to determine your rates. Okay, let's say you want to make $100,000 a year and you want to do so only working 25 hours a week. Here's how you come up with this number. Take $100,000, you divide it by 12. That's how many months are in the year. Okay, that's going to come out to around $8,000 a month. Sounds like a pretty big number. Now divide 8,000 by 4 weeks in the month. Now you only got to make $2,000 a month. That's your average that you got to make. Okay, now you take 2,000, divide that by the amount of hours you want to work, which we just said was 25. 2,000 divided by 25 means your hourly rate is now $83. $83 at 25 hours a week will make you $100,000 a year being a simple yoga teacher. If I can do that, you can do that. You can do that in any field, trainer, healer, massage therapist. $83 is actually below market rate, especially if you live in a big city like San Francisco, where teachers charge anywhere from, $125 up to $200, and for trainers too. So you start doing the numbers. If you're charging $150 an hour and you've got 20 students a week, you do the number. Now you're making more than $100,000 and you're working less than 25 hours a week. So you plug and play there, how much you want to make and how much you want to work, and that formula will tell you how much you need to charge per hour. That is gold. 20 hours a week, you need 10 clients to pay you $100 an hour and you're making over $100,000. You can do that. It's not that hard. Find your ideal students. Find your niche. Who are you? Express that in your marketing, and then get some really tight, really awesome, powerful, results-driven services. Make that your offer. People won't be able to say no because they've been looking for you, okay? Hope this helps. Rock and roll with this, man. You can make all the money you want as a teacher, as a trainer. Just get over it in your mind that you can't or that you don't deserve it. And like I said before, we're trying to do well and we're trying to do good. I think that's one of the keys to happiness. At least I know it is for me. It may not be for everybody, but if that works for you, take it, run with it. And also check out the blog that's correlated to this website or to this YouTube video. Also, if you like what we got here, subscribe down below to thebigyogi.com. Plenty of articles on health, wellness, stress management, fitness, nutrition, and just really tools to make your life a little better. So peace, and as always, don't judge yourself, and have some fun out there making money. Peace.